Hello and welcome to the Critically Curious. I'm a Monk, and today we are in Empire of Sin and we are on episode 11 of our Impossible Let's Play. So thank you once again, guys, for joining us within a Let's Play. If you are a recurring viewer or if you're a brand new viewer, any interaction, any kind of just, enjoying my videos when it comes to Empire of Sin is massively appreciated. I don't know if you know, but this very channel almost started because of Empire of Sin. It did see us over the line to get our first 1,000 subs. And that's a massive reason why I try to continue to play it on the channel, because, this was the game that kind of made this channel after all. I love this game. I would love to see it to be continued to be supported in the future. Unfortunately, it looks like the devs have abandoned it. We all know that by now. However, and the reason I mention this is because I did mention it briefly a couple of episodes ago. I said I'd continue on the conversation into the next episode. It completely slipped my mind. But we actually had one of the devs reply to a player of Empire Sin wondering if we're ever going to get the RC2. And while we didn't get confirmation that, hey, we're going to get this, what we did get was confirmation that there are still people at Paradox wanting to continue to play Empire of Sin, wanting to continue to develop Empire of Sin. In fact, they go on to say that they make daily requests and inquiries about Empire of Sin. So while we have no idea what's going to happen with this game in the future, if it's ever going to be repicked up and maybe, repackaged, or, just finally get that second DLC, damn idiots, we do know that there are people within Paradox that fully have Empire of Sin on their radar and, would like to continue development of the game. I think that's really positive, regardless of whether we have any kind of, timeline or anything like that. We obviously don't. But it's really nice to see that there is people at Paradox that actually have hope for this game. Hopefully one day in the future we will get that second DLC. I know for a lot of players it's extremely frustrating because a lot of players brought that the second expansion pack already. Paradox have already taken the money from us players for that content, which just is not being delivered, and we can comfortably say it's not being delivered considering it's been well over a year since the last update. All devs have abandoned the game, they're on other products. It's not their fault, of course it's not their fault. It is what it is when it comes to, business. But it would be really nice to see the game looked after down in the future. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get into this episode. As you can see, we're continuing what we do best. We are currently at war with Dion, and we are trying to take him out piece by piece, eliminate rackets. We still, after a little bit of discovery, have not found Dion's safe house, which is kind of bugging me. This is the second war, I believe, we have had with Dion. It's kind of annoying that we still have not discovered his safe house. I believe I know where it is, and I'm hoping if we just take out a few more rackets, whether it's this episode, whether it's the next episode, we will or should discover his safe house fairly soon. That means that we do actually have our very first ever safe house battle coming up shortly. It's got to be 1-2 episodes away or so, but I'm looking forward to that. I don't think we're quite ready yet. I don't think we have got the gangsters that I would be comfortable with going into a safe house battle just yet. But we're certainly getting there. We are getting some notoriety now. It's taken us a damn long time to get that notoriety, but we are slowly but surely getting a little bit of notoriety and getting a little bit closer to having full access to the better gangsters in the game. And talking about gangsters, We have discovered that every single boss in the game currently has their gangsters. That makes a little bit problematic when it comes to us picking gangsters because we have gone through an awful bloody lot of gangsters, which is why we need to get our notoriety up so we can get some of the freer gangsters. Look at that cheeky little execution. I do love executions. They're an absolute game saver, and I really do need to be using them a lot more within my playthroughs when I can. Almost a get out of jail free card for if one of our gangsters gets injured. Anyway, I got off subject. Yeah, so in the last episode, we have discovered that we have gone through 14 gangsters. 14 gangsters have died in the making of this playthrough, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, any super fans out there, but I believe this playthrough happens to be the highest death count of gangsters we've ever done in a single playthrough. Well, that's kind of insane. It's kind of fun. I'm hoping now the mission is to not add to that counter. I think 14 deaths in a single playthrough is quite enough. But unfortunately, the way things have been going for us, I can see that number rising rapidly. So we're going to have to see. Pay attention to this episode, guys, because our mission is to get through it without having anybody die. We also need to get a little bit more notoriety. Now, for anyone that's been keeping up with this playthrough, we do not have a healer, which means despite one of the rules being we cannot heal or use a healing item during combat, it means that we have to use our items outside of combat. And guess what, guys? I am running out of items. In fact, it's going to be pretty soon when we are completely out of healing items, and we're going to have to completely rely on the whole passive heal that we may... Oh, that's not nice. We have a 29% chance of winning this one. Guys, we are definitely outnumbered. I hate the larger rackets because they're so open usually, and that doesn't home well for our playthrough. For anyone that is joining us in this episode, we have certain rules that we have to stick to in this playthrough. We are not allowed to use a boss. I had someone comment on one of the episodes asking why Frankie is sat behind a desk. Well, it's because it's a rule. We're not allowed to use the bosses. They're too overpowered. We also have to be on boss difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty in the game. Whether you think this game is hard or not, that's as hard as we can actually make the game. Our next rule is that we are not allowed to use any healing items within combat. Of course, if we pick one up within the game, because sometimes you have items left on the floor, and if someone has hair trigger, they may use that item. I have no control over that. And of course, we are not allowed to use any guns in combat, which means we are restricted to melee weapons only. And it's been quite tough so far. I'm not going to lie, it's been tough. We've had a lot of deaths, but we are finally getting somewhere within this playthrough, I feel. I think a lot of the bosses have fought each other, which has been helpful for us because it means we don't have to kill them ourselves. So the amount of bosses that are left are not massive. And if we do manage to tick Dion off, that will be a massive call for us. I believe the alley cats are in our neighborhood as well, though. That could be a problem. That's going to have to be another war coming up. So we're still not too close from owning our own neighborhood. But yeah, we will see. We've also, for anyone tuning in again, we did actually start this playthrough with the maximum allowed bosses and with the minimum allowed neighborhoods. So it's been a little bit hectic. Everyone's been fighting each other for territory, and yeah, it's been one hell of a playthrough. So if you are coming in this episode, you know, swing back round for episode 1. Grover, I really like Groves. He's really cool. Personally, anyone called Monk, I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, no, I like Grover. He's cool. I feel like he got a little bit of a buff in Precinct. I'd have to go back to double check through the videos. Pretty sure he did. He used to be a tier 1 gangster. I think now he's a tier 2 gangster. Oosh. He got some damage done on him then. I feel like finishing him off is going to be the better idea. He has bleeding damage, but it would have only done a 20 tick. But if we kill him like so, that's one less gun on the field. And eliminating those guns as quickly as possible during combat, I feel is, you know, the way to go. Now, she has no health. Hopefully we can keep her alive. But yeah, she has no health. She's rather low.
Right away.
Cyril. Again, I really like that gangster. He used to be a go-to beginning gangster. Grady with his bullet shield, absolutely awesome. We need as many enforcers within our gangsters as possible. Because we want to keep it going. That bullet shield is such a necessity. Yes, having a good armor helps, but that bullet shield massively reduces damage done to us. Oh no. She's died. The gangster I said was low has just died. Or choking out, maybe?
You got it.
Grover needs to power through that. 46 damage, not too bad. I do need to give him a better weapon. I need to get some more better melee weapons. We've been a bit unlucky with trinkets and weapons and all that kind of jazz. We've got a load of armor, which is fantastic. Without the armor, we would have been dead a long time ago. But yeah, we do need some better weapons. Some more purple weapons would be nice. Okay, so she's bleeding out. She's not dead, but she is bleeding out. That's problematic. That puts a time limit on what we're doing right now. And Cyril's going to have to walk through the line of fire. 40 damage is massive. We're down to just a diddy bit of health on Cyril. Patrick, what we're going to do with him, I guess move him up, keep him in cover, but just move him up a little bit closer. They have, I was going to say they have 3 turns, but I think they just went into Overwatch.
You asked for it.
Ah, nice little execution. You know what? I'm not even mad. Grover got the execution off. He should, in theory, if the game does me well, be absolutely fine. No, I think he stood back up straight away anyway. Basically, he got the buff from the execution, which is why he got the health.
Gotcha.
55 damage is pretty good. She's still alive. Marked target is marked Monk. And now Cyril's turn. The problem is, I think...
No problem.
Oh, I thought for a second I might interact with the Overwatch. And Patrick can't attack anyone. So what we've done is delayed his turn and hoped that someone moves out for us to attack later. If not, it will be fine. Thank you, buddy. appreciate you. Oh, dear. Well,
Okay.
Cyril's down too. But a Patrick move did pay off, so that's cushy. And we got healed again on Monk. And Monk's kind of proved the exact point as why I need to keep these executions as much as possible. He's gone down again. He's gone down again. I think he's still going to get another boost though from that execution. So he should pop back up once again when he gets his turn. But for God's sake.
Right.
Again, it does prove that I need to do it as much as possible. They are my new bandages, guys. For anyone that knows how the bandage glitch used to work, executions are my new bandage. Oh my god, we have got some low bodies right now. Cyril's down. Is it Jocelyn? Is that her name down? We've got Monks down. We've got Hugh not doing too good. There we go. Monk's got back up again. And he's back in the fight as well.
I got it.
Good.
Let's roll.
So Dale can finish someone off. I got a choice of 2.
Right.
I should have probably helped Monks out. She's died. Well, there we go, guys. Death count is now up to 15. 15. Can't believe we've had 15 gangsters die on us. That's a lot. Whoosh. You can't kill Monks, man. He's got 9 lives. Although I've just noticed his execution or his boost from his execution has worn off now. So I really do not want him to get hit.
I'm there.
Luckily, this guy missed, and Monks paid him in kind. Let's get Dale in this. He's shooting me through a wall, dude. Not cool.
Beautiful.
Now, Monks isn't going to be able to help out now. Miller will be able to, though. I quite like how Melee is a 100% hit chance. It's weird. I don't know why they've made Melee 100% hit chance. I don't think you have that in any turn-based game. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I don't think that is in any turn-based game out there. It should have a hit percentage. It really should. It shouldn't be 100% chance. But we did win that. There was a death. It did suck that it was a death. We are up to 15 gangsters that have died right now. I'm kind of thankful that no one went to hospital. That's kind of cool. We do still have one in hospital, however. I think it's Malone. I think Clyde's in hospital. But yeah, I'm glad that no one else went to hospital in this battle. It is time to heal, though. We are on the doctor's bags. As you can see, we are all out of first aid kits. And we are running out of meds, which is a problem. We do need to get some more notoriety. I think we need 380 notoriety in order to get Diana, the doc that we absolutely love on this channel. She is amazing. Her pistols are fantastic. She has a dart gun, if anyone is wondering who I'm talking about. She's possibly the best doctor in a game. She has a perk, which is just absolutely amazing. However, we're not going to be able to use her dart gun. But she does have a good health pool, and she is a doctor. So if we make sure she stays alive and give her a good weapon, I think that she's going to be an awesome addition to our crew.
Right.
We're just a little bit from actually being able to have her yet. Autosave. I hate autosave. Oh, no. This is not good, guys. I did not mean to run into a death squad. And we are too close to run away. So let's try and position and hope for the best. I don't think we got enough people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are up against a bunch. I really did not mean to run into a death squad. They came out of nowhere. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to the map. Could be my bad, but that's really unlucky. Now we got bullet shield activated, which is a bonus. That kind of evens the playing field, if you ask me. I still feel like we are low, though. I wonder, who can we hire? We have 15,000. We are on 346 on notoriety. And we do have a couple of options. Rachel could be an option. She does cost 9,000 up front. And Percival could be a good option too. Again, costing 9,000. You got the con artist or the fixer. Now, I do like a con artist. But we all know that a fixer is bloody handy, especially with their little traps. We've used them previously in this playthrough. So we're going to go for that. I do like a trap.
Wonderful.
Make sure we get off these guns because we're going to be straight into combat. Do we have? We do. We have some armor, which is handy. And now we just need a decent weapon. There we go. We're all cushy.
Take him down.
And we are straight into battle. And unfortunately, it means that we lost our ambush, which is a problem. But we do have that 6th gangster now. So fingers crossed, guys. We need to do some good damage and just take some of these people out quickly. Shoot to do the same. There we go. We got our first kill.
Understood.
Can he really kill him in one hit? No. No, he cannot. But Rachel can get her first kill. Patrick's turn. And again, we didn't get a kill, but 69 damage is bloody good. And it does mean we can get our 3rd kill now too. There we go, that massively helps out. The guy at the back sucks. I didn't realize we brought them in as well. That is slightly problematic, but it is fine. We did just get 3 kills then in our first try, which I'm quite happy with. Shotgun blast. I hate shotgun blasts. Mainly because they can pepper multiple people.
You got it.
Let's go for some damage. I did notice that it was an execution then, and that has saved me in the past, but I'm just trying to eliminate some of these guns off this field right now. 61 damage, that's pretty good.
Gotcha.
I swear Dale got hit, but he's like immortal at the moment, so that's fine.
Done.
Here we go, that's another 2 killed.
All right.
Understood.
So bleeding's gonna die anyway. That's why we went for another one. So we've effectively killed, I think, 6 inside 2 turns, which I'm quite happy with. There are still a few people remaining, however. Rather I still can't believe we just walked straight into these guys.
You asked for it. Not bad.
Picked up a nice little execution. And also picked up a nickname for Grover too.
Right. I've had enough of this.
Let's get another execution in. Just to make sure everything's above board, you know. We've got all these bodies laying around. We might as well get some health out of it. It will save us some meds after this battle too.
Gotcha.
Does look like we are going to get through this battle without anyone dying though, which I'm quite happy with, to be fair.
Done.
Only 31 damage. Do need better weapons. I think I gave her a good weapon now. Was it blue? I'm pretty sure.
I knew it. Shit.
I warned you. I'm cracking.
There we go. We're all good. Everyone's got bloodlust, which is very cool. And I think there's only, after him, I think there's only one. Yeah, that full gangster there. That is the last gangster left. Now he is suppressing Patrick, I believe. Probably didn't need to do that, to be fair.
Right.
Just wanted to get Dale another kill, though. He is like under... There's one more tier that I would like him to get on the kill proficiency, or the melee proficiency. So he does need to get a few more kills.
Moving in.
And you have to reload in the middle of the street. Well, that's unfortunate for you, isn't it?
Understood.
His shoot's not going to do anything here. Delay the turn. And again, Dale's too far away. Rachel's too far away.
I'm on my way.
And good old Patrick Grady to finish the job.
I knew it. Fuck yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. We bloody won that, didn't we? Wasn't expecting it, to be fair. And we are on 365 notoriety, which means we are 15 notoriety away from being able to hire Diana. Very excited about that. I'm going to end this episode right here. Our kill count, our gangster kill count is now up to 15. Unfortunately, we did lose someone within this episode, but you know what? It's all good and dandy. I've got high hopes for the next episode. No deaths. Yeah, well, that's what we're going to go for. Let me know what you think my chances are down in the comments. Until next time, I've been a monk. We've been Christy Curious, and I will see you in the next video real soon. Until then, take it easy and happy gaming.